Hi, I'm Rachel Dudasic, Community Engagement with Wicked Weed Brewing, and I'm excited to announce our newest nonprofit partner, Be Loved.
Be Loved Asheville is about community. It's about bringing the community together, and through being connected in the heart, we began to power solutions that can create home, health, equity, and opportunity for everybody here in our mountain home.
My name is Poncho Bermejo, and I'm one of the co-directors of Be Loved Asheville, and I love food.
I'm Amy Cantrell, and I'm one of the co-directors of Be Loved Asheville, and I love to play.
When I think about what is Be Loved, I always see the picture of community power, people then believe and then really know that it's possible a change if we unify ourselves and we share the skills that we have in pro of the good of the community. Common good is what we are, Be Loved.
So this is the Be Loved Village. It's our model of deeply affordable micro homes. They're community oriented, sustainable, and they produce equity for village residents. So this is the first model home. We have 11 more homes that'll be started this spring. So we're so excited about that. And it came in the wake of a tragedy. So we had a circle of people living through the housing crisis that met every week at Be Loved. And one day we had a knock at the door, and I opened the door and the police were there, and they said, "We need you to identify a body." And you can't imagine what that moment felt like. And we knew her as our friend Janet Jones. She had been a Jane Doe for 5 days before that. Because of that group of people holding a public funeral for her, her family was able to know of her death, her tragic death. And one of the things that people talked about in our community, her other family, was how she took care of the turtles on the river, which is such a beautiful thing. But in the wake of her death, that circle continued to meet every week. And somebody said, "What are we going to do about this?" Which I love. It became this real rallying cry of our community at Be Loved. What are we going to do? Not what some agency or the government or anybody else, but what can we do to change this? And so people immediately started saying we can't afford affordable housing. And they dreamed of home. They dreamed of deeply affordable homes that looked and feel like a home, that have a full kitchen and a full bath and come furnished, and have good neighbors in a village that want to build gardens together and care for the larger neighborhood, and have equity so people can lift themselves out of poverty, which I think is so very powerful. So this is our first village. We're hoping to replicate this in a big way in our community, and we can't do it without the community. So this is fully community powered. We believe about 1,000 people have already touched this land. It was hand cleared. We need the support of the community. And the way that we do this is we community fund it and we community build it. So we're able to build deeply affordable, and we're able to share equity, again, to help lift people out of poverty. So this is a really special model. It's a brand new thing for Asheville and this whole region. We've had people from all over the country coming to study what we're doing here in Asheville, which is really exciting.
And this is why it's very important, partnership.
Absolutely.
Because a partnership is making happen something like this. So we usually say to everybody then, the house is one of the goals, only it's not the big goal. The big goal is connecting people in the community, and then people in the community start believing, then we can be the people that solve a lot of the problems. So like Amy was saying, 1,000 people touch this project to make this house happen, and only these people start believing more and more that this is possible, then people like us, normal people in the community, can solve the problems, and for us to have the vision of not be waiting for nobody, and us to be the people that is leading the change to a better community.
And that's why we love the partnership with Wicked Weed, because you know people that we don't know. Well, you're connected in a way, and people come to meet and share a drink and get to know each other. And through that building of community, special things happen. And when we sit around table and we start sharing, we recognize that people had gifts we had no idea. When we are in a circle together, we can really rally resources and skills and gifts through community, through the power of community, to really change people's lives. And so I would just say to everybody that one of the things that we know is that we are all called to be homemakers. We're all called to create home together and to create places of belonging and safety. All of us, I think our home is a very special place. It's the place that we come back to every day, and where we feel probably the safest, and where we are most ourselves, and where we invite the people that we love to come and connect with us. And so we hope that you'll connect with us to do that work of creating home. And so that's what the Be Love Village is all about. That's what this partnership with Wicked Weed is all about. And so let's be homemakers together.